myself. The cigarette burns on the carpet. Why is the front door wide open? Try to call out your name, no response, and I'm to blame. How could I know these self-destructive tendencies will lead you this far away from me? Are you just another river city runaway? Is there anything that I can do to make you stay? Save me from myself. I refuse to believe that this is my reality. No, my stories don't mean a thing when I just wanna make you say, you know I'm reeling from a heavy-handed blow. Whoa. I can't get over it. That's what you said. Are you just another inner city runaway? Is there anything that I can do to make you stay? Save me from myself. Bad habit of getting in my way. Where's the balance of this give and take? Save me from myself. I swear I'm not a monster. I know I've got a plan. I'm gonna make things right. Just got a little out of hand. I'm not asking you to take a number. I'm not saying I'm a winning bet. But don't write me off just yet. Are you just another river city runaway? Is there anything that I can do to make you stay? Are you just another river city runaway? Is there anything that I can do to make you stay? Save me from myself. Bad habit of getting in my way. Where's the balance of this give and take? Save me from myself. I'm obsessed with the words you say. Pull me close, throw it all away. Feels like that's all it takes to drag this down. Getting bored of the same things. Lose control when the phone rings. I see right inside you, call it out. Still, I wonder what it's gonna take. Can I turn it in a little bit late? Bide my time till the walls fall
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
All right. What's up, everyone? This is Beer Bro Sports Show, episode 75.
I thought it was 69.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good number.
True.
That is a good number. But yeah, what's up? I'm Freems.
I'm Bagel.
And we're gonna talk about sports. Today we're gonna be talking on this episode, we're gonna be talking about sports.
Next episode, who knows?
How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. I lost my wallet, but I have a new one now, so that's pretty cool. Got one of these like tactical wallets, but I got it because I was like, I want something that's like heavy, but I also don't want to spend more than $10 on it. So I'm like,
oh yeah, I got you. Did you like the picture I used on the Instagram story? Harper and Stott.
Harper and Stott, yeah.
I feel like that picture just goes so hard.
It does go pretty hard.
It's the background of my phone right now. I was just like, I was trying to hurry, and I need to see you use the picture that was in my photos already.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that'll work.
I feel like this has been my phone background since I got it.
Oh, you don't change it, huh?
I don't change it very much.
But yeah, so we're trying to do a podcast on what's widely considered the worst week of sports in the summer.
Yep.
The MLB All-Star break. But like immediately after you start getting to the MLB trade deadline.
Yep.
Speaking of the All-Star game, I know we talked earlier, you didn't really indulge in it this year.
No, I watched none of it. Precisely none. Zero. Zilch. Nada.
So you didn't see the national anthem?
I only saw tweets about it, and I didn't even actually watch it.
I kind of feel bad for her because of what came out afterwards. She was drunk.
She was drunk and that she's going to rehab.
She had checked herself into rehab like immediately after that tweet.
God.
So, but a lot of people were calling it the worst national anthem ever.
No, Fergie's was probably still worse.
Fergie's was worse. Yeah. That's what I wanted to talk about. Bad national anthems.
There's two that immediately come to mind. It's Fergie and Roseanne Barr.
Yeah. Didn't Rosie O'Donnell do one too?
I don't know.
Well, first, I guess we'll pull up the... I feel like the... I don't know. People just talked about how bad this was. It wasn't good. I don't think it's even close to the worst. And let me share screen.
Oh boy. I've been hearing this with virgin ears.
By the Texas.
God, all those things they put in the description to pick up. Roseanne Barr, Fergie.
Yeah, I see that
drunk.
now.
It's like, okay, dude. What is this? 2009?
Well, he knows what he's doing. He's got 358,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Texas Department of Public Safety Honor Guard.
I don't know who this person is.
Now to perform the national anthem.
Ingrid something?
Please welcome four-time
Ingrid
Grammy-nominated
Andress.
country singer-songwriter Ingrid Andress.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn?
By the way, one of the things I want you to pay attention to, Alex Boehm is the Draymond Green of this one.
Yeah, he can't keep a straight face for his life.
Yeah.
What so proudly we hailed by the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch so
no.
gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Oh no.
Oh, say does that star.
We're not live on anything except for Twitch. Oh wait, yeah we are. YouTube kick. Wait, I need to make sure it's working. Sorry, let me. Because it doesn't appear that I'm live on.
I have all but kick up, and now I have
Okay.
kick up.
Yeah, they're all
All but
working.
kick up, and now I have
Okay.
kick up.
Yeah, they're all right. Sorry about that. We'll cut that in post, even though we just.
Even though we're a live show, we'll cut it in post.
For the land of the free
Really loses it there.
and the home of the brave.
Here's one thing. If she was sober, she definitely would have done better.
Yeah.
Fergie, I think Fergie even is not as vocally talented as this person is.
Well,
That's kind of a low bar.
very low bar. And Roseanne was self-aware.
It was funny how much she got booed.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly
She would have redeemed herself if she would have changed the lyrics to instead of wait, does the national anthem our national anthem never mentions the name of our country, does it?
I don't think so.
That's kind of funny. It's like they just took a song. Anyways.
Well, because it was originally a poem, right? And it was set to music that was popular in the day.
Yeah. Look at Steph Curry disassociating.
Yeah. Same, brother.
whose broad stripes and bright stars.
Oh, you know what would make it better too? What would have made this one better?
What's that?
If you realized that the background was just the Black Eyed Peas with her,
Yeah.
and then they broke into like a banger. They're like,
Yeah,
here we
yeah,
go, here we go, here we go, and they started calling it the Ferg American national anthem.
Yeah.
Bright stars through the
Show Draymond.
perilous
I want to see somebody break.
o'er the ramparts we watch.
Chance the Rapper has no
We're
chill.
so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare.
Too much flourish. What are you doing?
Bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Unpopular opinion. I'd rather have a bad national anthem singer than a good one.
Better content.
Yeah. Can you remember, is there a good national anthem performance that anyone still talks about? I can't think of one that's like of note. But I can tell you 3 bad ones right now we just did. Without even thinking about it. We could name 3. But you're proving my point right now by having to Google it.
Jimi Hendrix played it, didn't he? But did he play it for an event?
Played it for Woodstock.
Just for Woodstock.
Yeah. That's a pretty good one. But that's just because dude's shredding.
Yeah.
Jimmy could probably shred over this and it would be good. All right. Resume. My Discord. Okay, it did.
That was Embiid's first All-Star game too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. How many likes for me to get Draymond reacting to Fergie's national anthem tattooed on me?
Didn't her like husband at the time or whatever like want to come at the Warriors too
For this? It looks like they have to go after the whole NBA.
Something like that.
You know what's crazy? All the basketball players that they highlighted are no longer on the team that they were on at this time, except for Steph Curry.
True.
Well, Draymond. Did he retire?
I don't think so.
So Draymond and Steph. Because it showed Clay gone.
Yep.
LeBron gone.
No, Embiid's still on the same team.
They didn't really highlight him though, did they? Wasn't he like more in the background?
No, he was. They were.
I missed it.
They were panning. They were panning across the lineup.
Gotcha. I just meant like the facial close-ups.
DeRozan's not on the same team either.
Yeah, DeRozan should have been an All-Star game. I said it.
He scored well with good efficiency. That's enough to get into the All-Star game.
Transit versus Fergie is doing great.
Oh, say, can you
Something like that.
make it through this list? Welcome
my
to
God.
Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 national anthem performance fails.
This still
For
counts
this
as
list,
sports
we've
content.
chosen performance.
Yeah, I don't need you to watch Mojo. I can do it on my own. We're gonna watch one more and then we're done with national anthems. What did I do?
Watch the Roseanne one.
Yes,
Hi.
it's just we have to at this point, right?
And now she's a crazy person.
It saddens me because I used to be such a Roseanne fan.
Yeah. Roseanne Stan.
But just like watching Roseanne as a kid, it's like the only sitcom that like mirrored my family, you know?
It's like, wow, this is a sitcom that has poor people in it instead of like,
Yeah, poor working class.
yeah, having to worry about bills and shit. It's like a whole bunch of other sitcoms that you don't even know how these people don't have jobs.
A lot of people were like, oh, she was being disrespectful. She was like scratching her vagina. It's like, no, she was doing the baseball, like grabbing your junk and spitting thing that baseball players do.
Yeah.
But still. Married with Children was like that. But Married with Children was you could argue the end of Roseanne was pretty wild. Married with Children was a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Exaggerated.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that happened. But I also did love that show as well too. Love and marriage. Anyways. So yeah, I don't feel like that girl's was the worst.
It also helped that Kitty Seagal was kind of hot.
She is.
Blue.
But yeah, that was the highlight of the MLB All-Star game. It's the one thing everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Because the baseball All-Star game, all right. You want to hear my opinion on how to fix the MLB All-Star game to make it more entertaining?
Fight to the death.
No, that could be bad.
It could be
But if Bryce Harper gets killed,
true.
I would be in mourning. So do it the same way. We vote in the best players, right? The
Yeah.
best. But in my version, we only vote in the best batters,
Interesting.
and then we let in the worst pitchers.
Games that will never end.
Listen, I want to say dingers, man.
Although I will say, even the worst pitchers, they
Yeah.
still strike out the best batters. So it's
Oh.
like,
I want the score to be like, I don't know, like 23 to 18, you know?
how many stolen bases do you see in the All-Star game?
Not a lot, really.
Yeah, because people aren't like, yeah, I'm gonna risk
Getting hurt.
fucking up my ankle
Yeah, most of
or
them
my
don't
knee
do
or something.
most of them don't do more than 2 at bats.
Yeah, and it's not like they're full hustle to first base either.
Right. Shohei
So.
Ohtani got a home run.
At least like in the NBA All-Star game, they created an incentive to play it like a real game.
Transitive verb says, first of all, the outfits need to be more see-through.
I said this on the stream the other day. I was like, the shorter the shorts, the closer to God. So
I do feel like, I was thinking about this the other day, the baseball uniform feels a bit dated.
it does feel a little bit dated.
But like it also feels weird to change it. I don't know.
God. Sometimes you have, I say you, sometimes a person, me, has thoughts that's like, do I want to say this out loud? Is this like too much? Or is it like not even funny? But now I kind of have to. Now I kind of have to say it because I get there's all this.
I'll riff off
Put,
of it.
the away team have to wear latex.
Just the away. Is there
Just
really
the away team.
Is there really an away team? An all-star game?
No, I mean in
In every
In
baseball
general.
game? Okay, got ya. How would you feel about, I also feel like it would make the players look faster if they wore tassels.
it would be
like
yeah.
if they had like
you're it's funny because your solution for everything is just assholes.
I'm a big fan of tassels.
Fucking pro wrestling brained over here.
Yeah. I'm also a big fan of latex.
When you put them both together.
Um,
You hear that, MLB commissioner? Write it down.
I'm guessing you meant full body latex, right?
Yeah. Why not? Or put them in like wetsuits.
All jokes aside, though, bring in the worst pitchers and the best batters. That's an all-star game.
Who said I was joking?
Or no, that'd be boring. I like a good pitcher. I don't need it in an all-star game.
Yeah.
Or
Shirts versus skins in the All-Star game.
shirts versus skins. It makes sense for them to wear pants in baseball. I will say that. Because they slot a lot.
And shirts. I mean they
Well,
slide.
It's the weird button-up
Front waist
shirt
sometimes.
for me, you know?
Yeah.
The home run derby is also, it's fun.
Bohm got to the second round, right?
Here's a, yeah, they got to the semifinal.
Semifinal.
Yeah. I wasn't done. Transitive verb's still cooking. Well, while you're cooking, because we're doing a podcast, I got to keep going. So I will read it whenever you're done. I want to mention one more thing.
One more thing.
I lost it.
Wow.
Let's see. All-star game. Oh, dingers, home runs.
Fingers.
For any skill, for like an average Joe to have, sports skill wise,
Mm-hmm.
Like, like I could throw a football very far. I can
Yeah.
shoot a basketball very well. Being able to hit dingers is probably the one that you're going to be able to show off the least.
In an all-star game?
No, like in everyday
Oh.
life, like me or you, if average Joes.
Yeah. That's
You're
true.
not going to have
It's
too many
like,
opportunities to like hit dingers in front of people.
yeah, like you have to go, like you can't even do that at a batting cage. Like you can find out what your exit
'cause-
velocity is, but
Yeah,
you're
that-
not going to know how high or far you're going to hit that ball necessarily.
Yeah, that
I think
netting.
they do have like setups where
Oh,
it does
wait.
it like virtually.
I thought of one that's worse than home
What's
runs.
worth?
Slap shots.
Slap shots.
Yeah, how often are you going to be on ice with a hockey stick and a puck? And
Not very often.
yeah. Okay. Transit Verb says flash dance water showers because of how dirty they get from the slots. And because of the new slutty outfits will be far more see-through. We're all winners. Everyone is in for a home run.
True.
You need to watch a Savannah Bananas game, Transitive Verb. I think they do flash dances. Not in water, though, I don't think.
Yeah, even the umpire throws ass.
Yeah, probably the most, actually.
Probably the most.
He's the one that throws the most staff. Oh, okay. We have to show Transitive Verb what the
Yeah,
Savannah Bananas
sidebar.
is. It's like very important. This is worth stopping the entire podcast for, actually. Unironically.
Yes. True.
Savannah Bananas funniest moments. I think would be a good place to start.
He faces. So the extra hitter for the Bananas goes down into a full split.
Split hitter.
Vincent Chapman has to get lower than he's ever been before. Oh, he's off for the races. Oh my goodness gracious. Brady West, by the way, a dangerous man in the box. Prosper ends up firing it high. The Bananas whipping it around the infield. The play at second, in time!
Wow.
Deep tags him out. The Bananas able to cut down Brady West before he can reach second base.
Yeah, you need this, but sluttier. I know your vision. Look at that. That's what Jersey should look like.
The summer series. Let's start the clock. 2 hours on it. That's all we've got. Freeland Almodovar with a real quick 0-2 count. Remember, there is no stepping out of the box. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
Oh, wait. Let's make it bigger.
10th pitch of the at-bat. And it's shot into left field. It's a base hit. Malachi Mitchell being waved around third. The throw from Don. Not in time. Ryan Cox is the hero in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, he did. He popped it up.
Doc! Oh, yeah!
What if, okay.
And makes the catch!
What if in baseball, every outfield catch had to be a backflip catch? That's the only way it's an out. You can catch it and throw it, but it's not an out unless you do a backflip.
True.
I like that.
Some flashing lights, a little paparazzi show.
They need to pop their pussies and
For the
serve more
Bananas right
cunt.
fielder. Oh, he just kissed Christopher Vasquez right off the hand.
Who are you wearing? Dolce Banana.
Dolce
Dolce
banana.
Dolce
God.
Banana from Tanner Thomas.
So this is for kids
That one off.
mostly. So I don't really want them to be sluttier, but I do think we can make a sluttier version of this for adults and do adult-only baseball games.
Off the hands. But Tanner Thomas.
Although I don't know if kids are gonna get the Zoolander reference.
True. It's not only for kids.
Kind
but-
of in the same way, you know, some cartoons will have a wink nudge moment.
Yeah.
Second that he's there to catch every time, which is definitely something cool to see. Catch it, stay in here. Oh, that one's caught. It's out number 3. How about that? Zach Whalen pops out to the crowd for the second time in his banana ball career.
The first foul ball caught for the Bananas.
Cutter in on his hands. Oh, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, these guys are spot on right now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Straight change. Ground ball to first. Oh, he jammed him in it. You got room. You got room. You got room. Yeah. Bill Leroy.
Comes up to the plate with his bat literally on fire.
Wow.
His bat is.
He's going to hit such a good home run.
Ball's gonna be on fire.
So yeah, for sure trades to the verb. I'm just saying we need to do this, but make an adult version.
Figure that one out, and that's a hot shot up the middle.
World's tallest hitter.
Now a 2-2 pitch. And that is a liner into center field. Splits has to get on his horse because he's barreling towards first.
They got a drone.
Line, and miracles do indeed happen, folks. You better believe Dakota Stilts Albritton has lined his first base
Wait,
hit
is this at
in
the...
his Bananas career.
I think that's from the game they did at the West Virginia Power Park.
Yeah, because they tore.
Yeah, they tore. Anyways, that's the Savannah Bananas transitive verb.
It is game 39
Yeah, I'll
of the
just...
2024 Banana Ball World Tour.
You know, basketball has the
You
Globetrotters.
let yourself get
Baseball
nervous
needed somebody.
if we can't get Swift.
I wonder if football will ever get something.
Football might just be too violent.
True.
It's the only one that's a collision sport. Well, I mean, hockey is too, but
Let's see if there's been any movement on the MLB. We're not going to cover the MLB trade deadline because you haven't really been following it that in depth, right?
yeah, I only know one guy that the Phillies were after, and I don't even think they need him that bad.
Who is it? Rooker?
No,
Luis Roberts
maybe
from Chicago.
I have to look up his name just because I don't remember.
We need
I saw it in passing.
We need a consistent center fielder.
Yeah.
The biggest things to know about the MLB trade deadline.
Tommy Pham.
Oh yeah, see, that's one of the ones I do want us to get. Tommy Pham. I think he would be good. Brett Rooker is another one they're looking at. That'd be a good pickup. Kind of want to move away from the Luis Robertson, whatever his name is. Luis Robert Jr. I wouldn't be upset if we got him. I think he's good. He's young. He's a good center fielder, but he might be a fluke. Yeah, I think we need someone who's going to be an immediate impact because this team is a potential World Series team.
True.
And the big people outside of like Phillies news, Jazz Chisholm, there's a good chance he's going to get traded. He's a really good player for the Marlins, young player.
Yeah.
I've also heard rumors of I can't think right now.
Is Realmuto going to be back this season?
I think he comes back after the break. I might be wrong.
Because he had surgery like a month ago.
Yeah, I remember when they were like, he's going to be back in like 3 weeks. I laughed. No way.
Right knee meniscectomy.
But I mean, the people that have been filling in for him have been very good.
Yeah.
Like Garrett Stubb.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll honestly have to have like decisions to make when he's back. Another highlight from the All-Star game is the pitcher from Pittsburgh, the rookie.
What's his name?
Um,
Is it the one with that ridiculous
has the,
curveball?
yes, he has a ridiculous curveball and a nice mustache. He pitched for LSU.
Mm.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah.
He looked really good at the All-Star game. Yeah, that I don't think there's been anything crazy happen yet.
No,
Something may
there's been
happen.
more
Something may
NBA
happen
news.
during the stream.
Wow.
So yeah, NBA news, and you got Russell Westbrook going to the Utah Jazz. Yeah, Denver Nuggets. Good for Russell. I don't know how much he helps the Nuggets.
It's ring chasing time. He still defend on ball relatively well.
Just the Nuggets help him more than he helps them.
Yeah.
But I don't hate Russ. A lot of people hate Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I don't hate him.
No, I don't hate him either.
I think he's a good player. He's very entertaining to watch back in the day.
Yeah.
Not even Russ. He was on the Jazz.
So who was on the Jazz?
Russell Westbrook.
Well, yeah, they traded him so the Clippers could get Chris Dunn.
Gotcha.
And then the Jazz, released him. Waived him.
But I mean, the Nuggets are better with him than without him. I can say that
they
much.
lost KCP. Now, granted, Russell's a ball handler and a defender, and KCP with a 3-point shooter and a defender.
Yeah,
Russell's not bringing 3-point shooting.
I feel like as long as you have Jokic in that 5 spot, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, they still need they still need shooters, obviously. But if Russell Westbrook takes it to the hole, Jokic is going to be there to pick it up if something doesn't happen.
Yeah. It does surprise me sometimes how much better of a rebounder that Embiid.
Yeah.
Is in there. I remember their one straight matchup, which they didn't play defense on each other every possession or anything. But Jokic had like 19 rebounds. I think he's just more rebound oriented. He's better at positioning, even if he's not the same kind of athlete.
For sure. One of the things I want to talk about NBA related, the Jaylen Brown drama. As people may remember if you've listened, I was like champion for Jaylen Brown to be in that spot. Whenever Jaylen Brown is already throwing out conspiracy theories, which is very interesting because his one teammate was already on the team, and the person who got the spot over him was his teammate. I hope to God that this causes chemistry issues with that team next year.
Yeah.
And his conspiracy
out.
His conspiracy is Nike is the sponsor of the USA men's basketball team. So they wanted a Nike player.
Yeah.
I don't know if I buy into that conspiracy because Joel Embiid's starting.
Yeah.
And famously known for being sponsored by Skechers, which is wild.
Yeah. It's funny because they're still charging Nike money for his signature shoe.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I hope there's drama and the Celtics suffer for it.
Yeah. The league is a better place when the Celtics are in turmoil.
Especially if you're a Sixers fan.
True.
All right. And I don't know if you have anything else to add to that, but
I will say this. I remember the first time he wore the Skechers shoes, I was like, those do look like Walmart basketball shoes.
yeah. Okay, so I'm famously known around people that know me for
Famously
wearing.
known around people who know you.
Yeah, I took the long way around to say that sentence. I've always wore Vans.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting too old for Vans, man.
You're never too old for Vans.
I'm not talking looks wise, my guy.
You mean support wise?
I'm talking comfort.
Comfort, yeah. It might be time to pick up a pair of Skechers.
Yeah, I'm actually digging the New Balances that are coming out with these days, but yeah, it looks.
These are my favorite sneakers.
They look good. They're comfortable.
They're comfortable. They come in wide sizes, which I need.
I like those like off-white ones that are.
I want to get a more colorful pair maybe for my next one. Like I tend to go neutral a lot.
Yeah. I'll probably still get. I like how we're talking about shoes now because of this Celtics drama, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll probably still have Vans, but it's not gonna be my daily driver, you know.
Yeah.
Because I work a lot, so. And my piggies is hurting.
My piggy is hurting.
It wouldn't be.
Just had John Deere shoes. What the fuck?
I want to see. I don't even think I can picture Joel Embiid's Skechers in my head.
Here, I'll put them in chat.
I just googled it.
Oh, okay. SKX.
Man, that's an ugly shoe.
Yeah, it's not. Which one is the best version, you think?
The white ones
The white ones.
with the green. You think they would have done Sixers colors?
That maybe it's for maybe next season.
Oh, the black one with the blue.
Julius Randle is also a Skechers athlete.
I'm just saying, no, Skechers is never going to be a thing. Basketball fans.
No, probably not.
I like this Bronny becomes popular pick for rookie of the year.
Among betters.
It's probably they're just getting good odds, and I guess it's a possibility.
Yeah.
So it looks like odds ESPN bet plus 650.
It's hard to think that it would even be possible given how many players have played better in Summer League than him.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Summer League doesn't matter, but
here's where I've landed on Bronny. And this is for the fans and the haters. People are treating him as if he was a top 10 pick.
Mm-hmm.
And he was picked 55th overall. We should treat him and talk about him like he was picked 55th overall.
Yes.
Like if
Which means he also shouldn't get so much praise from
his dad,
ESPN, or his dad.
I think ESPN is looking at him like he is doing really good for someone who got picked 55th overall. I mean,
he shot 5 for 26 before the game the other night.
Okay, for someone who got picked 55th overall and had a heart attack last year.
Was it last year or was it 2 years ago?
He was only on USC for 1 year.
Right, he had to sit out a year because...
Right. He was set at the beginning of the year. He didn't play the whole season. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. I'll look it up.
No, I think he had to medical redshirt his first year and then played.
He's only 19 years old, so...
Okay. Well, I'm willing to be proved wrong.
Regardless, I think he's doing fine. I don't think we'll see if he's going to be a good player or not until after he goes to the D League.
He's most certainly going to not start in the first game of the season, but he's definitely going to get minutes the first game.
He had his heart attack almost a year ago.
Damn.
July 24th, 2023.
Was he vaxxed? I'm just kidding.
Probably.
Probably.
I've actually heard. Here's an interesting thing when people talk about that, because I've gotten to this discourse recently. People are like, wow, so many athletes are having heart attacks. It's got to be the vaccine. Da 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 da. When you look up the statistics, more athletes had heart attacks in the 90s.
Yeah, because they were all doing coke and shit
And steroids.
and steroids.
So yeah, this isn't a new thing.
No.
I just it doesn't happen very often. Like the DeMar Hamlin one was nuts because it was on live TV.
Yeah.
And the
He also got hit in the chest.
Yes, yeah. The Bronny
That
one
had
was
that had
nuts.
some. Yeah.
It was the only reason why it's of note is because his dad is LeBron James.
Yeah.
But the shit
He would
happens.
not have. Yeah, he would not have had nearly that much attention.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like people are like, it's the vax, but getting COVID can also cause heart damage.
Wait, but could you imagine imagine if anytime someone had a heart attack and they were unvaxxed, if you were to call that out, like, oh, he was unvaxxed, because it's you don't do it because it's insane to do so.
Yeah.
Like it's not. Anyways, I didn't correct the people that were talking about it because it's like in a sports card trading community and they're cool dudes. They were talking about it. I was like, I don't want to get into like a debate.
Yeah.
But that's what made me look up those statistics. What else did I have on the list? I think that's about it.
What do you feel like? What do you feel like Bronny's ceiling is?
His ceiling.
His ceiling, yeah.
I think his ceiling. This is best case scenario, right?
Yeah.
Potential all-star. I think that's a
I
ceiling.
don't agree.
I mean, I think that's most player, like any player that young in the NBA. I think that's their potential ceiling. That's like not like. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying it.
I've clarified and said like realistic ceiling.
Or no, okay. So there's a difference between his best case scenario ceiling.
Yeah.
And what if you would ask me, what do I think he's going to be in the NBA?
Yeah.
He's going to be a bench player. More than likely.
I think maybe he carves himself out like a TJ McConnell type role.
If he was, yeah, he could start on some teams potentially, but not most teams. Not
even TJ McConnell doesn't start.
Yeah, but he has before.
He has when Halliburton was hurt.
And
back when he was in Philly when the team wasn't that good.
Right. That's what I was going to say. He can start on a team that's probably not going to be a contender.
I don't know if he would even start on a team that's not a contender.
If Bronny was, yo, Ferret King, thank you for the sub.
What's up, Ferret King? Do you like sports?
We're talking sports.
Brats.
Thank you. I keep forgetting that I'm streaming on my regular channel too as we do this. I don't. You don't like sports? It's fun. It's fun. Bronny.
We all have problems. I'm just kidding.
If he could have the same skill level he has now, if he was 4 to 5 inches taller, I think we're talking a different player.
Yeah, I don't even know if I agree with that necessarily because I feel like he's not like an exceptional ball handler.
He's an okay ball handler. He's a good passer. He's not selfish.
Right.
I think he can fit into that role. I mean, you know who he reminds me of? What if Ben Simmons was 6'3"?
No.
Yeah, I think Ben Simmons is trash.
I do think Ben Simmons is trash. I just don't think. One thing that Bronny does have going for him is that his wingspan is longer than he is tall, and that helps you project as a good defender.
You know who is going to be good? I think
Who?
Bryce James.
Bryce James. Yeah.
That dude looks like a stud. He's like super tall. He's thick like LeBron.
He's 6'6". He's 17, which means he can get taller.
Yeah, he might end up being taller than LeBron.
Yeah. He might end up being a 4 instead of a 3.
Yeah. I still do those things too, Ferret King. Sports does not save me from drinking and smoking weed about it.
True. Maybe you did say something about maybe playing the new college football game on here, right?
If I can figure out the logistics of how to do it, because it's Xbox only. I don't have a capture card. I'm very, very broke.
But you just can't do it. You could do it from the console, right? You don't have to do it on the PC.
I don't know how well I can stream it. Oh, I can stream from the console. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Just no cam.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't have a headset. I would need a headset.
Maybe.
Yeah, because how else would I talk?
You have a...
I'm streaming through the Xbox.
Does your controller have a headphone jack?
Yeah, but my microphone is a USB mic. And this headset doesn't have a microphone.
You don't. Dang. Well,
Yeah, it's the headset you gave me.
yeah, I should have given you the one with the mic.
Wait, I think I can hook my Blue Yeti. There's a USB port. I wonder if I can hook a Blue Yeti up to that USB spot.
You might be able to, yeah.
Anyways, update for Ferret King. I still don't have my car.
Ridiculous.
It's been since the end of May. I still don't have my car. You guys want to hear the newest update on the car? Yeah, I told you the new transmission's on the way.
Yeah.
I talked to the garage guy today. The transmission was supposed to be there Friday. I talked to him today. He was like, yeah, it just didn't show up. He's like, I'm actually talking back and forth with him today. They have no idea where the truck is that has the transmission.
What the hell?
Ferret King, they got another transmission in and the plug was broke. And
What freight? Who are they shipping it with?
L something. That's like 3 letters. It starts with an L.
Okay.
Like,
They don't have GPS on them shits?
I'll get more details tomorrow, but it's been very frustrating.
Yeah.
Also, like, I've learned something. It costs more money for me to get rods than it does to just have my car.
Yeah.
Because I have to give people gas money for going like way out of their way because I live in West Virginia.
Yep.
It's been brutal. Also, I got so backed up on electric, I'd paid my electric bill was almost $500.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. That's been my life.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Back to slutty baseball. No,
Back to slutty baseball. Ferret King might watch baseball if it was sluttier.
A lot of people would probably watch baseball if it was sluttier.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of baseball fans might not like it. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, but it's for the gays and the girls, right?
The gays and the girls. I'm neither one of those, and I would still watch slutty baseball.
I'm half, and I would watch it.
Yeah, I'm neither. I still would find it entertaining.
It's not always gay to appreciate an ass, but do you see how often baseball players like smack each other's butts?
Willie Nelson needs to make a new song called "Baseball Players Are Secretly Frequently Fond of Each Other." I think that's all for sports news.
That's all we had.
Let me look.
Oh, the Sixers move.
Oh, yeah, the Sixers maybe moving to Camden, New Jersey.
I
don't like it.
Everybody would lose their shit.
I don't like it. I have no problem with it as far as like I would still feel like they're the Philadelphia Sixers because it's fucking Camden. What I would have an issue with is like it's always been the sports complex, you know?
Yeah.
You have your baseball stadium by your football stadium by your basketball stadium. It's very convenient.
There is there is like transit to get from Philly to that part of New Jersey, but it's much less
Not as convenient as the
convenient.
SEPTA.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good point too. I don't see them doing it.
No.
I think for all the benefits, the cons outweigh it. I think they'll see that. Philly would riot.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that New Jersey can really actually afford to give them a better deal than they're getting. Which
Well,
granted,
it doesn't, yeah. Well, I mean, the people who are want to set it up are willing to self-fund it based on what I read. Philly's still blocking them from building it. Yeah, they're
the state of
willing
New
to.
Jersey is making a serious push to convince the Sixers to move to New Jersey. It's a new arena that would be built in Camden. Go away, pop up.
I don't know. Philly sports fans love their like history. You know, I think they'd want to keep it in that area.
Yeah, I think it's fine to have the practice facility there
Yeah,
because a lot of times practice facilities are somewhat outside of the immediate area of where they play.
yeah, yeah. I don't. I just don't see it happening.
I hope it doesn't happen.
I saw so many comments being like, would they change their name to the New Jersey 76ers or would they go to the Nets? Like, one thing, they can't go to the Nets because the Nets
No.
exist. And two, they're not changing it. You could literally see the Philly skyline from Camden.
Yeah, I've heard people call Camden East Philly before.
Right. Could you imagine the traffic?
It's already bad enough. It'll just get worse.
Like going from like Jersey to Philly. You have to go across the river, right?
Yeah, either the Walt Whitman or the Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah. Like traffic would be a nightmare, which would make public transit that you could have even worse.
Yep. I prefer to have my sports teams play in the place where they're, or at least in the same state that their name is after, unlike the Giants and the Jets.
Yeah. But they kind of have no choice. It'd be hard to build a football stadium in New York City.
Yeah, I suppose so. At this point, it wasn't
And
always like that.
New York public transit is easy to get to that part of Jersey.
That's true.
They have trains that run over there. So,
Of course, they had to do that. They had to set that up because they were building there.
yeah.
And like Jersey and that part of Jersey and New York Transit, I've only been on. I've never even been on SEPTA, which is funny considering that I lived in Pennsylvania. But I have spent time on DC's Metro and New York's Metro, and they were both, relatively painless experiences.
I've been in New York's, and New York's is very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little gross.
Yeah, I mean it's
public transit.
It's public transit.
Um,
There's thousands of strangers.
Public transit in the biggest city in America too. At that, it being gross didn't stop me one bit though.
No, and DC is also has aspects of that because it's also.
Well, I've never experienced it.
Because DC itself is a pretty big city.
They don't have a subway, do they?
Say what?
They don't have a subway, do they?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yep, some of it's below ground, some of it's above ground.
Gotcha.
But like, there's so much stuff that's actually like in the DC metro, right? Because it's like DC, Arlington, whatchamacallit, Alexandria.
My buddy is going to the Eagles Redskins game with me. Oh, ooh, wow. I can't believe I just said that.
I can believe you said it because you had 30 years of calling it that.
Yeah. The Commanders.
Commanders, yeah.
he was like, "Man, isn't it gonna be like shitty driving in Philly?" Like, but once we get there, we just stop driving. He's like, "What do you mean?" Like, yeah, public transit.
Park and ride, baby.
Yeah, it's like we just once we get there, we won't be in a car again. We'll just
Yeah.
take public transit everywhere. He thought that was so cool that you could do that because he's not. Most of the bigger cities, he's been to some of the biggest cities in the world. Actually, funny
Yeah.
enough, he's been to like Kuala Lumpur and stuff because his dad had to like open up a plant overseas.
Yeah.
But like, he's never been to like New York City or. So he thought that was pretty cool. I've been on the SEPTA a bunch.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It just it made sense for me living an hour and some change from Philly. Just be like drive there, drive back. Because
yeah.
I didn't spend overnight there, but maybe one time.
Yeah, I think when I
in
was
the
going
past
there,
decade.
I've only drove to Philly, I think twice. Every other time I
Yeah.
flew, because this is before, it's when I still made good money.
Yeah.
And
You can take Amtrak.
yeah, it's like an 18-hour trip.
Sheesh.
And it's still like $100.
Yeah. This is still cheaper than a plane.
Yeah, but it'd be cheaper for me to drive,
Fair enough.
especially with two people.
Yeah. Yeah. If the Sixers move to New Jersey, I will redact it.
You will redact that you don't like it.
No, I will just I'm making a joke about something that I would do, even though I wouldn't actually do it, but it's, sponsor friendly content.
Oh, we're way past sponsor friendly at this point. I just said the Redskins when talking about Washington Commanders.
And too.
Do you think they're changing their name back?
Probably not.
The president just stepped down, so it makes me feel like they might be. The president that was there when they changed it.
Yeah, but unless there's like a MAGA head or something that's in there, I don't think it's gonna happen.
I feel like the potential of the president of a professional football team being a MAGA head is pretty high.
It's pretty. Well, certainly the owner. I don't know about the president.
The
or GM
owner.
all the time.
I think the owner is is Josh Harris the leader of the ownership group that owns that team?
Yes.
Is he?
I hate this motherfucker so much.
This is Josh Harris, is that right?
It is Josh Harris, yes. He's a managing partner in the Sixers, the Devils, and the Commanders.
But I mean, he's a big enough of a lib to where they're not going back to the.
No, they wouldn't. It'd be very unlikely.
Is he like a big Biden guy?
Let's see. Donated $7 million worth of food and medical supplies to Philadelphia-based organizations during COVID. $20 million to fight racial injustice in the wake of the 2020 George Floyd riots. He's a big enough lib to where that he wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah.
But I really wish he was not a managing partner in the Sixers.
And a lot of things. Joe Gibbs Racing, Crystal Palace Football Club, a big Premier League team. $9 billion net worth. Jesus.
He was a collegiate wrestler. A 118-pound collegiate wrestler.
Soaking wet. I mean, they have weight classes.
Yeah.
So. Also, chat, I wanted to show you some good news. I've been super bummed out because I got a 10-hour trial of the college football game. It was really, really good, and I super enjoyed it. I was like, well, there's no way in hell I can afford to buy a video game, so that sucks. I wish I wouldn't have played the trial. Today, EA did a giveaway on their Twitter where they were giving away a copy of the game. and I won. So now I have the college football game.
Yeah, you gotta go buy a couple scratchers now. You never know.
I may be broke. I may be broke. But I have college football.
Yeah.
And because of that, though, I think we're going to call it a little bit early this time, which we've been streaming for a bit.
Yeah, we've been off for over an hour.
And it's the slowest sports week
It's the
of
slowest
summer.
news week. Yeah. We are 2 days late, but we still got in this week.
Oh, yeah. The reasons we're late. Let me get into that.
This guy likes to sleep.
Neither one of us felt good Tuesday.
That's true. We both didn't feel good Tuesday.
And then yesterday I got drunk. My friend took me to a Mexican restaurant. And it was kind of funny. I got a beer. And
then another beer. Then another beer.
So it's the Stone Cold thing. I drank 1 beer.
2 beers.
I had 2 beers.
3 beers.
I drank that first beer in like 5 minutes. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be one of those nights.
Mhm.
So it was a 16-ounce beer. Then the girl who works there, she's like, I want you to try this because it's just someone I know. They had twisted tea on tap on draft. Twisted tea on draft.
I would try it, but I've had twisted tea before, and I'm not a big fan.
So I like the canned twisted tea on draft.
Uh-huh.
It's even better. Just ice cold frosted mug of twisted tea. Draft.
It's just the last time I had twisted tea, it was out of a bag.
Interesting.
They sell it in the bag in like the cardboard box. I remember we went to Asbury Park, New Jersey, and we couldn't just take alcohol on the beach.
Yeah.
So we put it in I have like a growler that's like insulated like this. And that was most of the liquid, most of the hydration we had that day. And I was like, I would prefer not to be hungover at midnight again.
I enjoyed that. But then after this, that's 2 16-ounce beers, right? Glasses. Then I got a 32 ounce of the beer that I had. Then another 32 ounce. And then they gave me a 32 ounce of twisted tea.
Be so fucking full of beer at that point. Like I wouldn't have even needed. I would have been like I'm more beer than man now.
I peed a lot.
I peed a lot.
I did pee a lot. Then I came here and I fell asleep at my desk trying to set up for this podcast.
Yeah,
it would have been interesting. It would have been a shit show.
It would have been a shit show because you would have just been like slumped like this, just like.
There's a lot of technical stuff that goes on to me starting the podcast too.
Yeah.
I would have I messed stuff up now. I would have messed up a bunch. I probably
you wouldn't have even posted on socials at that point.
Absolutely not. Wouldn't have posted on socials. Probably would have only went live on one platform.
Yeah.
Definitely not YouTube.
No.
But we are going to call it here.
Yep.
Follow me at twitch.tv/streams.
Follow me at twitch.tv/BGLBytes.
And I think I'll be possibly stream. Nah, maybe not. I might stream tomorrow from work. I thought about it.
I might tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Depends on my mood. I've been playing this RPG lately.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's pretty fun.
I watch. It's hard for me to type in chat a bunch, but I watch. I lurk.
Nice. I appreciate lurkers.
I need to get more consistent on my stream. But anyways, I'm gonna go play some college football.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and until
See you
next
week.
Yeah. I will be doing a sippy Sunday on my stream on Sunday.
I might be there. We'll see.
There's
I'll have to
potentially
procure more
transitive verb
alcohol.
might be coming to this one. We're gonna do a deep dive into the band Orgy.
The band Orgy?
Yeah.
There's a band called Orgy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, from the like early 2000s.
Interesting.
90s, late 90s. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.